That is your castle. You see, the Belgium people will have their annual general meeting in Brussels on the 11th of September 2021. Time will be 4:30 p.m. The venue will be 21/22/25. Rio God Road or whatever, 1070 Anderlecht. If I don't call it right, don't hang me. I'm not in Belgium. Okay, it's 11 September 2021, time 4:30. Venue 21/25. Rule God, and I think it's a street name. Rule God. 1070 Anderlecht. I tried. The contact number is 04651 79383 or 0467 696 155, all game +1. Are you the man? Are you the man? This is a core question that we need to ask ourselves. When you have people that come and they say whatever they want to say, the thing that leads people to make mistakes is assumption. You assume who you are not. You assume what you are not. You become like periwinkle. Some of them wait. DC shells we eat, and some of them are tricky. They have no homes. Some of them are lazy. What happens is they watch and they roam around. When there is an empty one, they'll quickly squeeze in there and assume occupation. And some of them outgrow their size. They rush. They assume occupation. So my question is, are you the man? Let me put it this way. We had late Dr. Nnamdi Kanu. There are no two Dr. Nnamdi Kanu, only one. He did what he did as Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. He and only him did it. That's Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. Wherever his policy, whatever his principles, somebody will be sitting at the corner and say, I could have done better. Somebody will be sitting at the corner and said, I am better than him. That is an assumption. That is wishful thinking. To your greatest surprise, when it's not there, you got the vice, you got the assistant, and they will not perform. Some of them are good, but in the nutshell, are you the man? There's a reason why I ask the question, and I'll tell you why. When people criticize, there are bad leaderships. Don't get me wrong. Don't even contemplate of saying that everybody that is at the head is good. No. What I'm saying is a general assumption people make that put them in a situation where they betray others. And this are you the man? When you detest what he does, when you criticize, there must be a genuine reason. It must be overwhelming. It must be overwhelming because when people can detect it initially, you see that not everybody will acknowledge it. Not everybody will buy it. They will be debating and gossiping. Do you see? Have you seen? They said, we said. And you say, by who? That's what they said. That there tells you it's not holding water. That there tells you there is something wrong. Once it changes from what you feel and what you think is certainty, all of a sudden is they said. Who said? That is what they said. Are you the man? You are not. But you think that person doing it is an imbecile. That person doing it is unqualified. Therefore, you want to assume position. In a democratic principle, where rules are laid down, things that guide, it is different from traditional. Are you the man? If you are the man, then show us why you are the man. The Eze, when the Ezes were the Ezes, when the chiefs were the chiefs, you heard what I said. When the chiefs were the chiefs were coronated. It is inherited. It is not bought. It is only then and then that in some culture it remains in that family. And when the chief dies, power, the authority automatically flows back to the first son. You know what I'm saying. The people know the man. They know the character. They groomed the son. The son washed. It became a job. It became a service. And what the chief says goes. He is the man. Compare it to democratic principles, where you only go there when voted in. When you're not voted in, when you assume power through coup d'etat, by overthrowing elected government, you are not the man. You simply, out of jealousy, you want to be the man. And you want to assume power. Are you the man? And you see that when you do that, law and order breaks down. And in all principles, most of the coup d'etats spell doom. Are you the man? When you see and you witness others commit heinous crime, not only the crime they commit, they question you and they ask you, who are you? Who do you think you are? I am the man. And you are only to listen and follow. So when you sit down and act and go against instructions, you envy, you wish you were the one. Therefore, you don't want anything to go right. And you think the power should shift to the power of the late son, the late family. It is not a principle of contest. Because this is a country, not a town, not a village. If we continue to understand what we are facing, then you know that most of the time, the things we do determine the outcome of our future. When we see problem, when we see that things are not right, and these things are the things we can just keep watching and correct them, then we ask ourselves, what are the best ways of correcting these things? What best ways can we do them? That brings us to the question, are we the men? Or are you the man? You are not. The people select, the people determine, the people can see, the people are the ones being governed. The people are the ones whose future lies in the outcome of whatever that is happening. Therefore, what is the best way to achieve sanity? The best way is to go with the known, not the unknown. The known is somebody tested, pushed around, and he stood the test of time. He passed. The idea of trying to be the man when you are not qualified to be the man, and that attempt to be the man leads to destabilization of a structure, you are causing more harm than good. And you know, in the Bible, for those of us when we read the Bible, you had the stories of King Herod and all that. And when this king came, things were better. And after this king, things were horrible. Wars upon wars, hunger, you name it. And to support, to give credence to their behavior, they will tell you the great. The great. If you think deeply, I think you should understand where I'm headed. Why I asked you, are you the man? You want to be our leader. There is problem. We have issues due to the rendition of our leader. The extraordinary rendition our leader went through. What makes you think you will get the same support? What makes you think the people will listen to you? If you check all the circumstances and the things he turned down, his behavior, his credibility, 100%. Some rumor, some come and say this and that without substantiating what they're saying. No substance, no evidence, no credibility, nothing whatsoever. Destroy that person and let's start all over. Now, if you are not the man, why are you doing what you're doing? If you cannot be the man, who sent you? If you cannot be the man, who are you working for? If you cannot be the man, what's your reason for behaving that way? You sell your people. You destabilize your people. You cause mayhem to your people. You become agent for your enemies. You are the victim, and your father is the agent of the person victimizing you. Then the question is your father or a friend to your enemy? Who, if he is a friend to your enemy, he is also your enemy. Regardless of how you show up. What are you working for? Why are you working for your enemies? Are you telling me that your brothers are not your brothers? Are you telling me that you don't enjoy your tradition? Are you telling me that your forefathers did wrong? Are you telling me that your forefathers did wrong by handing you over everything for your betterment? What are we doing with those things? We are handing it over to the Fulanis for what? What do we gain? Worthless naira. The money you will spend, let's say a year, let's say 2 years, let's say 3 years. Oh, okay, let's say 5 years. You're you are famous, you are known, you are glamorized, and something happens. You become history. When your fame dies with you, your wicked act lives with the survivors and the generation to come. The money will be nowhere to be seen. And even if it's there, they're going to fight over the money. That is if the ones in the overseas banks are accessible to you. They will fight. They will minimize themselves. Even that can lead to family squabbles. Let him die so that I can zoom whatever. Let him die so that I can take over. Jealousy, greed, dishonesty, not caring for the well-being of the masses. We continue to mislead ourselves. And that is why I asked you, are you the man? Are you going to get the support? Are people going to listen to you? It is not an issue of passing the buck from one hand to another hand. It is an issue of the welfare of the people, the fate of the people, the future of our generation to come. How well are we preparing them? The insult, your inability to understand who you are, your ability to establish a tradition. For what reason is best known to you. But one thing you must understand, in those days when tradition was tradition, in those days when masquerades are played, there are masquerades you see every time. They are ordinary. And there are masquerades you rarely see. They are there for a purpose. It might be for the judgmental period. It must be for a ceremony. A certain occasion that shows the importance of that masquerade. And that has an identity with the people. The people relate to it. When you hear their music, their song, their drum, you know something is up. That is, tradition. You know your killer. You know when to present something. Our people have gotten it wrong. Wrong. Our tradition, we insulted, we desecrated. When you are not the man, the tradition that should be presented to the man is no longer the same. It has been desecrated. You show your enemy, you show your killer things that is not entitled to. For those that have common sense, this is for you. I cannot pronounce everything for you. You know what our people say. You talk with your head. In those days, people barely communicate everything verbally. You know the situation. You know the circumstances. You know the condition. An adult will look at you. You will get the message. And you will carry out the message 100%. Why? Because he is an adult. He is the man. And he has passed those knowledge to you right from the home. Somebody is sick. They don't need so much instructions. You know what to do. They know whose responsibility it is. They know when he is going to do it. And he will perfectly do it. No bribery, no corruption. Now, what we do, what we give to other people, the way we spoil our tradition, the way we desecrate it, the way we disrespect our ancestors, has so overwhelmed us that we no longer have respect even for the same culture. The same culture you desecrate, they that you desecrated them with come and laugh at you, and you desecrate it more in their presence. I brought it closer to you. But to them, you are not even qualified, not to talk of crowning you or handing you over that which you think you are entitled to. They seldom invite you unless what they want to achieve through goodwill as a political tool to deceive you. We have sinned. We have defiled our forefathers. We have desecrated them. We no longer have morals. We no longer respect the law of the land. Where is our pride? This is why I asked you, are you the man? It is equivalent to going to fight for chieftaincy with money. You don't hold the God of the people. You don't hold the law of the people, which they pass on, and which you're supposed to nail when the time comes. And then it binds everybody. Now you buy it with money. And when you nail it, it doesn't work. Have we learned anything? Are we learning anything? Our forefathers are punishing us. And we ask, God, what did we do? Confusion, disagreement, lies have overtaken us, and it will continue until we find ourselves. How can we find ourselves? Going back to basics. How can you go back to basics? The structures are no longer there. How do we get it? Do you have people in place to reestablish those things? Men can no longer meet as men and converse, leaving the women alone to do their normal lifestyle. Men can no longer congregate. Not just congregating, debate on issues, because the sin is not there. The environment has been grossly altered, engineered by the same people, the thieves, who are supposed to make that environment perfect. Money, worthless money, has been given to them to destroy it, and destruction were carried out. Where do we go from here? Where? Are you the man? If you are not the man, why the commotion? Why the lies? Why the forgery? They are telling you, come and play politics. The most annoying aspect of it is that in the process of playing politics, you enemize everybody. Everybody becomes your enemy. Your brother is your enemy. Your father is your enemy. Your mother is your enemy. Your wife is your enemy. Your sons and daughters are your enemies, but your friends are the Fulanis that you're trying to impress. And they will give you the tons of money, worthless money. And then you distance yourself from your own people. Check yourself. Don't congregate to plan evil. Let the truth prevail. If you are a man of the people, justice and truth will be your policy. Are you the man? There's music by Chijoke. Unebunam. When you destroy somebody, when you are not the man, what are you going to do with the corpse? you dispose of it. You've disposed the ideology. You've disposed whatever the generation to come are supposed to have. You've killed the people. You have committed genocide. You have committed unforgivable sin because you want to be the man. But what you have destroyed, you cannot be able to replace, and you cannot be able to offer the people. Stop dreaming of trying to be the man, because you will not be the man. And the people will determine who the man will be. Please, let me use this music ask yourself the question Mbanef is asking you. It's not just slaughtering somebody. Your action speaks volume. Let us be civil.
Plus of color, my skin, my religion, believe, my faith. People can learn to aid, to love, and mentality. Fevers, long walk to freedom, just like Mandela. Unite and wake up. We need one love and one voice. Fuck yeah, fuck that. Our enemies, our leaders, these tyrants ain't giving up. Join the politics or shut the fuck. We need to unite and kick them out. Long live Bobby Wine. Show where they are to Igbo. Show Kuti, Pelu Faz, Gani Adams, freedom fighters, Nnamdi Kanu, Pelu Biafra. Which way? Africa. You don't like Bobby Wine, Afakulu. You don't like Shaware, Afakulu. Bubota Sunday, Igbo, Afakulu. You don't like Nnamdi Kanu, Afakulu. Afakulu, 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 you be Mungu. Afakulu, 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 you be Mungu. Hola MTV Africa, Sound City and Trade Steve, your propaganda and politics, making money from Africa, recycling individuals. There's no peace in Uganda, no human rights, no justice. Boycott the mama, take mama to Ghana, South Africa, Tanzania, Ethiopia and Senegal. Shout out to OHIP TV, Nigeria, and its music, the foundation, they made it happen. Multi choice, word up, big brother, pay my money. You don't like Bobby Wine, Afakulu. You don't like Shaware, Afakulu. Bubota Sunday, Igbo, Afakulu. You don't like Nnamdi Kanu, Afakulu. Afakulu, Afakulu, Afakulu. You be Mungu. Afakulu, Afakulu, Afakulu. You be Mungu.
The more we fight together, the more we fight together, and stronger we shall be. The more we fight together, the more we fight together, and stronger we shall be.
Rising sun, rising sun.
Biafra is the only hope of Africa. Biafra is the only hope of Africa. Believe it or live it, Biafra is the only hope of Africa.
We've been crying, the world claim not to hear. And we've been lamenting, the world claim not to hear. Our tears flow, the world claim not to see. And our blood flow, the world claim not to see. This is a crime, oh no, against humanity. Oh no, yeah, this is a crime. Eritrea spoke up, they were given independence. South Sudan spoke, they were given independence. Namibia spoke up, they were given independence. Give me the reason my people got to be neglected. Give me the reason my people got to be rejected. Give me the reason our freedom got to be a crime. Give me the reason our own freedom got to be denied. Hey, Biafra is the only hope of Africa. I tell you what, Biafra is the only hope of Africa. Hey, Biafra is the only hope of Africa. Believe it or live it. Oh no. Whoa. And we're betrayed by the people them trust. Today's heroes are fighting.
Responsible for what we do, the way we behave. When you sell yourself, blame nobody. Blame yourself. When you desecrate your tradition, blame yourself. Don't blame anybody. What people will not do, what people preserve, the respect they have for their religion, the respect they have for their tradition, yours you violate. You watch people rendition you watch people simply kill you based on your religious difference. Judeo-Christians are being killed. They are being massacred. You are not talking. You want to be the man. Why the killings? Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon, Mazi ALOZIE. My name is Simon. I am calling from America, Spain. I don't know if you can hear me clearly.
We're hearing you clearly, Simon. Go ahead.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I'm just pushing it now. Say, make I can't try. I just try now. The thing enter. Hello, Biafran. If you go, keep God bless every one of you. Anywhere you are. Anyway, you are reciting Maria kind zone, protect and guide. every one of you, and protect our able leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Son of Man. Okay, guide him, lead him, give him more courage, strength to withstand all the temptation and all the intimidation he will be facing where he is now. Okay, guide him and protect him. He will be alive to come out. At last, victory will be ours. I don't want Biafra without him. That is the covenant we have with Tuku Okike Abiyama. And so shall it be. You see, Mazi, I want to, first of all, before I start, let me ask you your topic because I'm just touching in now. I don't know your topic today. Can I ask?
Mazi, I doubt it. If you don't it's a detailed topic, so it's not what you just pluck and start talking. It's something you have to debate within you. So if you have something else to say, go ahead and say it. Someone, your line is off. It's good for you to listen to the broadcast, and then you know what we are talking about. He just came in, and he's trying his best.
No, I don't know what in Concord. Thank you, sir. I get you, Mazi ALOZIE. Thank you. That means I have to turn the stage. I didn't hear what you are saying.
What I was saying is that you say something you want to say, not what I said, because it will be repeating what I just announced. It's detailed. It's something.
Okay. There is one of our brothers. Let me ask. Maybe one day, if nobody hear my voice, they will ask. Angry Chibuzo. I never had him in Radio Biafra here, more especially your program in normally call. I hope that guy is okay. Please, anybody that our Biafrans back home, IPOB members or Biafrans, Mazi Chibuzo, hang on, if you are okay, just let us know that you're okay. Biafrans are missing your topic. Angry Chibuzo. Thank you, Mazi. So, Mazi ALOZIE, okay, let me say what I want to say here because what is roaming out now in Biafra land, who listen to some of them, because all these people that are doing us all these things, they are not far to reach. They are not monsters. They are our brothers, our uncles, our in-laws, our business associates, our day-to-day people. But when they enter there, they become the monster, become enemy of the people, and collide with the Fulanis to destroy us. Mazi ALOZIE, see shameful music, see this APC Fulani stooge was dancing in Anambra State. I don't know what they are dancing. Shameless men. Anybody talking about APC in Biafra land, the Tupu Okike Abiyama will destroy that person. Talking about, even this teacher, imagine it's an insult to me, personally, telling me, all the IPOB members to come and join APC party. I don't blame every one of them. We'll start revealing all these monsters we have in our land. This Andy over APC, is he not the one that burned State House? Is he not the one that kidnapped Ngige? Criminals are ruling us. I don't blame them. But it's time we're going to chase all those crazies out of the town. It is time. Because I don't blame all of you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS, and you people are jumping up to come and do election. Come and do now. Come and do election. Okay, our big man. I don't blame every one of you. Mazi ALOZIE, I heard that Jubril is coming. Or whoever, anybody that we have to animal, or for dead Buhari man, to come to Biafra land. As long as he's Buhari, if he step his foot in Biafra land, after he go, he will die. And in short, let him come. Let him come. But any Eze, he will be fed by hope who's on the mark. Collect the money, sit home. It's our money. All job of the money. YPOB, snap, hope who's on the man and I can't say to come and represent him or to come and be with Jubril to show that Imo State have been conquered, that Imo State have been signing to Fulani conquest. That is what they are coming to do. Like what Muhammad Buhari did 2016, that he signed his dead warrant when he wanted to Islamize the whole Biafra land. That is why I will not forget our sister, Waka Waka. It is only her and some of us that know what transpired.
Simon, round up.
Mazi ALOZIE, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Let me round it up here. You know, sometimes when you look what is going on, when you see all this our elders, all this our uncles misbehaving. I know what happened in 2016. Even this 2019 is supposed to be this Igbo president. They are begging, longing for, they will never get. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in prison. He want to come and do election. I don't blame. Well, Mazi, let me leave it here. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. All you guys are kind of from here.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much. Call out your name and where you calling from.
Mazi ALOZIE, I greet you. Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my fellow brothers and sisters, dear friends all over the world. Chukwu, our God will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Ugo, and I am calling from my location. I want to thank our brother just spoke. I love his parable, Mazi. That's all okay, I love that particular part. You see, the side of election in our land, passing this message that we are not interested in any election in our land because the one we participated for a long time, there is no simple benefit. We didn't get anything from it. In the zoo, the democracy in the zoo simply means autocracy, intimidation, killings. The zoo, they don't practice democracy. Go and check their past election. It is violence, war. You will see where police are shooting innocent people just because they are siding one a particular demon. So for that reason, there is a lot of damage for decades of years. We, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are saying that we are no longer going to participate in any election in our land. What we need in our land right now is negotiation that you called referendum. The leaders are supposed to be messengers. They're supposed to ask the people that they are going message for, what do you want? Then the people will answer by telling them what they want. But in the zoo, they are forcing us to go to church where we say we will not go again because the pastor is not saying the truth. They are forcing us to continue to attend that church, and it's not done. You can never ever pack into a house that somebody built, a beautified house, which you don't know who the landlord is. You pack your load and go inside it. As you pack your load and go inside the house, that is how you are going to pack and get away from the house. So for that reason, I'm saying, before you go into a built house, you must negotiate with the owner. Our land can never be occupied with the evil ones. We are saying you have been killing us for so many years, forcing us to do what we don't wish to do. Because you claim that our destiny is in your hand. But we are trying to tell you that you are not the Almighty God. You can never control our destiny. So for that reason, Biafrans are saying, before any election in our land, you must release our leader unconditionally. Then you must ask us what we want. God give freedom to everyone as a human being, as a mankind living on a planet Earth that God created. You have no right to force us to do what we don't want to do. So I am saying this to support what our brother says. There are so many people who are jumping up and down, going around, campaigning for APC. This morning, after attending APC or whatever party he belongs to, he went and do a brief acting. And they are using this to tell you, as an actor you be, if you don't respect yourself, we are going to support you in that acting next time you come to Gariki and or Kunano, that is the name of the place, and behave as you do this morning. We are going to support you by giving you thoroughly beating. We are not going to participate in election. Don't come and tell us to go and have our PBC. What do we do with this? What then do we? God will punish every one of you if you don't repent. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Call your name and where you calling from.
From the zoo. My name is Kelechi. As I don't know if I'm coming out clear.
We are hearing you, man. Go ahead.
As thank you very much for keeping on. Because this is a long battle, but at the end we are going to be victorious. Because the Bible said that in the house of David and the house of Saul, there was a long battle between them. But at the end, David prevailed because God was with David. God is with us. We are going to prevail. The truth is on our side, and the law is on our side. Everything is on our side. By all means, our enemies are going to lose at the end. I want to say what our HOD said yesterday, that on Thursday, being next tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, Mazi, I think next tomorrow is 9. They are going to be a sit at home.
That is the 9th. That is where I said it will be heavy sit at home. Nobody should step out. There's a reason for that.
I want to say it again, that when we are talking 9, it's just next tomorrow, a day after tomorrow. A day after tomorrow. Please, I want to beg our people. It is very, very important. Anyway, I don't need to beg them because I know very sure that Nigerian army and Nigerian police will help us to enforce it. That day, they are going to kill some people on our behalf, and I will drink wine on their head because some people no go get sense. That day they will come out, and Nigerian police will kill them. Nigerian army, Navy, they will be on the street waiting for IPOB, and you that will be a stubborn goat that will come and test the ground. You will be a victim. Your family will bury you. We will keep marching because on that day, if you want to buy anything, you want to do anything, tomorrow being Wednesday, go to market, buy whatever you want to buy, keep it in your house. On Wednesday, in fact, the sit at home will start from 12 a.m. tomorrow night till 12 a.m. next on Thursday. Thursday. We are going to sit at home to tell the world that the imposter coming from the Asurok is not welcomed in our land. The reason why we must sit at home is because if you come out to protest against him, they will order Air Force, Navy, they will shoot and kill innocent people. For that, we are not going to take that risk chances again. We are going to sit at home. This one will come and worry. In fact, any chicken that come out of your house, we will use it. We are going to use it for pepper soup. Everybody sit at home. that imposter cannot kidnap our leader from Kenya with the help of the flavors we have in our land. And he will come to our land and people will come and welcome him. Mazi, I also want to tell the IPOB leadership, we should send some spies to that venue to go and look the faces of PGs, Igwes, traditional rulers that will attend that venue. Because I'm sure that some other politicians, maybe senators and all that, will have escort to go home. But those slaves that call themselves PGs, traditional rulers and all that, they don't even have bodyguard. So we can corner them while they are going on the road. I mean, Nigerian army can corner them while they are going on the road. DSS can corner them and say it is IPOB that killed them. So let us send people to find out the faces of the people that will go there, put it in the media, so that while they are going home, Nigerian army will corner them on one corner, kill them, and then they will blame it on IPOB. Because I would drink wine. Any of them that die out of their stubborn head, I drink wine on their grave. We march on. Because the game is getting to the time. Everybody must pay price for this struggle. Everybody. We have loose men. Some are in the forest. We cannot allow that imposter to come to our land. Cause of that a slave called himself Hopus Odema, which I know that his days is coming fast and approaching. And when his cup full, he go throw away, his eye go clear. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you very much, Kelechi. The call number is +1 4847670848. The 9th, nobody should come out. People of Imo, they are coming to celebrate. They will celebrate that you all are Arewa backers. You will see what will happen. It is the same people that disgraced our women. It is the same people that jailed our women in Owerri, in Imo. We'll continue. Let me get the call. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi ALOZIE.
Good morning from here. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Hello, Jimmy. Hello?
Go ahead. We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. Speaking from my location. Yes, Thursday is after tomorrow. I will ask. I don't know. Yesterday, I heard that FM in Aba stopped. I don't know how far. If that relay has been repaired. Because of the shortest time of this week at home, I don't know how far some of the relay station is working, because the information is key. That is by the way. Another one, we hear there is an announcement that on 14th of this month is going to be a week at home. So what we need is to make sure that the relay station FM is working, so that we pass the information to people so that they will do the need. Two, another one. One thing is this: the problem of black people started from Nigeria and all the way from Igbo land. That is where the black people problem started. Because I see no reason why an Igbo man by now will be busy saying that he's going to vote who are you going to vote for? The so-called senator are in Abuja collecting over 30 million naira a month. He sent to the House of Representatives. The whole money that Nigeria will use to develop human beings, they are using it to pay their agents, slave agents of Fulani. That is the governor, the PDP APC. People are dying, they are not after. What they are after is about Nama, cow, Fulani. Nobody is ready to challenge the Fulani in Igbo land. Instead, they will invite the Fulani to come and kill their people. That's why I say the freeness of black people started from Igbo land. Because no people, no person, no human being on earth will remain like Igbo one Nigeria. Let me put that. If you are Igbo one Nigeria, you are worst enemy. The Fulani knows you as their enemy, and the Fulani look at you as the most useless human being living on earth, because you can sell your people to make money, which Fulani will not do. You are doing it. I don't know the type of faith these saboteurs are using to go and collect money, or to go to Fulani to discuss with them. How are they going? What type of faith, what type of mind are these people are using? Because I look at it as the worst thing that can happen, that somebody hates you and you hate yourself. Any saboteur, Fulani hates you, Nigeria hates you, and you hate yourself. Why not to repent and know that you are hated, that you will join your brother Nnamdi Kanu, and relieve here, break the check that the British use and pack everybody inside the one container and lock it with check, and people are dying. You are collecting money to make sure you support your slave master. I hope our people will think, because the time is coming faster approaching, that all these criminals in the name of governors, in the name of APC, PDP, these people was paid for what they are doing, because they have no sense of reason. They don't know that all this money they are collecting, one day they will leave it. They will go nowhere with all this money. Then why are you wasting your own time? Because of the ethnic materials, which you are going nowhere with it. Thank you very much, Mazi ALOZIE, for everything you are kind.
Thank you, Chukwumania. Thank you. Caller, your name, where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from? That line is gone. Women were assaulted, desecrated, where? In prison, even the elderly. Even the elderly. And you're coming to Owerri. You're coming to Imo to show that you have conquered Owerri with Uzadimba and the Saraki of Imo. See those that will be there, that will tell you the faces of the Fulanis in the form of Igbos. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Mazi ALOZIE, good morning, sir.
Welcome, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Chinedu calling from Houston, Texas. Mazi, what I want to put my say is that because I'm just dumbfounded, why is Buhari coming to Imo State?
I'll tell you why.
No, sir, but he did not go to Plateau, where people were massacred.
Okay.
He did not go there. All the whole thing that is happening in Biafra land, Buhari has not gone there. but he wants to visit us. God Almighty will punish him 20 times. And my advice to my suggestion to our people, the PGs and the AJs, not even to like I had one case was saying that somebody should go there and spy them and know who is. I'm not even saying that to spy them, but let our people track them when they are coming. Show them something. Let them show them something so that they will now know that we are not joking. Somebody holding our leader, religion our leader, kidnap him and keep him and coming to so that our people to come and hear him. What a trash! What a slap! Mazi ALOZIE, I'm not happy about this. God will punish that man 200 times. The thunder that we fire him is still doing pressure, and we finish everybody, all the saboteurs. Mazi ALOZIE, please, thank you for anchoring this program. My regard to you and Onyendu. He will come out alive. He will meet us alive. Nothing will happen to him. He must be released. Thank you, Mazi ALOZIE. My mind is not happy about that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That tour, that visit symbolizes a lot of things. And it is only the fools that will come to welcome him. That is whoever is coming. If it were to be now areas where violence reigns, he dare not make it an attempt that he's coming. They will bomb the hell out of that area. But as peaceful as we are, use your brain. Use your brain. Silence is the best answer. Sit at home. Don't come out. Sit. Sit at home. Call your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi ALOZIE. Good morning here.
Good morning, welcome.
My name is Wanko. I'm calling from Iceland. Well, fellow Biafrans, I just want to encourage you because this battle, we are going to win this battle. So, whosoever that you say is coming to our land, we all know that Buhari is no more. These people are just deceiving themselves. A country that is being ruled by lies, and everybody knows that this man is dead. And then we have people who say they are educated. Nobody asks questions. It's not granting interview. It's not talking. And these people said he is their president. Well, let him come. The land of Biafra will swallow him and all their governments. And also to all these politicians who say that they will not give us rest. God Almighty will not give them rest because they are just wallowing in the miseries of the more than 70 million Biafrans. Few people. But we are telling them that it is not like 67. We are here to restore Biafra and nothing will stop us. And whosoever that is against the restoration of Biafra will go down. So, fellow Biafrans, Wednesday is another day of sit at home. And let everybody comply. So let everybody know that we are the owner of the land, not Fulanis. And all those Fulanis, they have to know Biafra land will not accommodate them. Mazi ALOZIE, I'm very much annoyed this afternoon. But let them know we are not fighting this battle alone. The Almighty God is with us, and victory is ours. Thank you very much, Mazi ALOZIE, for giving me this opportunity. May Almighty God continue to keep you for us, doing the good job you are doing for Biafrans. God bless you and your family. In Chukwuka Biama's name I pray.
Same to you. Word of advice, visiting, that's his problem. Whoever is coming, that's his problem. The response determines how I react. He has no business coming there. He has never condemned the massacring of Imo people. He never condemned the bombing of Imo. He never condemned anything. He never showed any sign of pity to the people of Imo, only to come and see the conquered Imo. That's why he's coming. He conquered Imo. And the Imo people complied. I will put it that way. Prove me wrong. I know what I'm saying. You will see what will happen on the night. Those that will come to jubilate, that their conqueror is in town. Stay at home. I'm getting close to revealing what I don't want to reveal. But I'll say, I told you so. We must think. We must use our brain. What they will not do for you, even if you are Biafran ruling Nigeria, say they will come and demonstrate against you. Go home. In Yamani, go home. But in our own case, we have a style. Sit your butt. Do we kegino logi? The way Otulegi, put your butt in your house. Sit down. Gwe ikenolo. That is the best answer. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good afternoon from here.
Good morning, welcome.
Thank you very much, Mazi. I appreciate you for your good job, and then I appreciate our leader and the Biafrans worldwide. Mazi is your brother, was calling you from UK. Mazi, there's something I want to make it clear for our people now to understand. And then I want our people to reason very well, to, see where I'm coming from. In 2019, the election that was this man they parade Buhari win. 2019, Mazi, remember the interview between that journalist? What's her name again? I can't remember that lady's name again. If you can remind me. Her name always step away from my mind. Yes, the Zafara lady. Is it Kadaret or something? I forgot that lady name.
Okay.
Mazi.
Yeah, go ahead. I know who you're talking about.
Yes. That interview, I want our people to go back again and say, watch that interview very well. When that lady was asking that man beside Osibanjo, please, he was asking me a question about Alamajiri. The man you call Buhari does not know what Alamajiri is. Anytime I go back to that video, I keep watching. And he was asking him, Alamajiri, Buhari does not, the man they present as Buhari does not know what Alamajiri means. He was there. Now, he was standing. Then Osibanjo said, now I will answer for him. The lady said, no. Allow him to answer for himself. That man there did not know what Alamajiri is. And he was struggling. Look at the people that present there. Look at their faces. Even Amechi, watch that video very close, very well. And tell me that the same man now they are parading as Buhari went to education summit in the UK here.
and they bring him out again. He come out in the public where they said him and this criminal Uhuru Kenyatta, the murderer Uhuru Kenyatta, that he will never be well with him and his family. And then ask people to destroy the name of the name that they placed in Enugu about is to honor his father. Destroy it. We don't give a shit about any criminal in our land. Mazi, that man was asked question. The man that was struggling to answer, the man was struggling to, he doesn't know what Alamajiri is. And now, he come to UK, he's answering questions from the journalists they present for him. Our people should reason very well. And now they want to parade the same man to Imo State. Now he will come and mock his Fulani people, not us, because he's not going to mock Biafra. And he will come out to Imo State, and then they will be asking questions. He will hold microphone and be answering questions, and he will be addressing his Fulani people, because he's not coming to address Biafra. Now, you ask yourself this question. Why is the same man did not answer that question they asked him in that 2019 election? He was struggling he doesn't know what Alamajiri is. The same man, parading himself all the time. He did not know what Alamajiri is. Oh, now, Rekabra. But that brings me to what before I drop. Now, Biafrans keep telling the international community one thing, that now they are killing Biafrans again now. They have been lying against us that we are occupying, we are stockpiling ammunition and bombs. This is the lie they are lying against us, to kill Biafrans. Now go to tweet, tell international community the same lie they lie against Ojukwu has been repeating himself again. This is they want to kill our people. That is why our general refused to say, you cannot kill my people, because we've done nothing wrong. Now, this Fulani has left the criminal bandits, the terrorists in their land. They have been lying against us that we are stockpiling arms and bombs to come and kill our people. Now, international community should know that now they have come to kill us again. All of you have kept quiet. All the international community, you have kept quiet now, but you know the thing. You have kept quiet for them to come and kill us again, but don't forget that we will defend ourselves the same way our general defend us. During 1967, they lie against him because he has no media. Our late general, may so rest in peace, he has no media, and they lie against him. But now that we have media, that is why I call my brothers and sisters in social media. Do not fight yourself. Do not, because he boys my heart. Use the same media to blackmail, not to decimate Nigerian government. Show them where they're supposed to believe. Show them to the international community. Don't fight yourself in social media, because when you are fighting yourself in social media, do you know who you are disgracing? Let's make it clear. Do you know who you are disgracing? You are disgracing this man that left all the way from America, Bruce Fenn, that come to visit our leader. Do you know all this fight? You are disgracing him as well. Because you left what you're supposed to do, to show the whole world that they have come to kill us again. With your own media you have, Oduku did not have it. He defended us that time. They lie against him with the BBC. Now that we have our own media, my brothers and sisters, use the opportunity of those media to defend our people. Instead of you to use it to be fighting yourself. That is where I find it. That is where it kills me. That is where I find it so offensive. That is where my blood boils all the time. Because use your tongue to count your teeth. They lie against Ojukwu because he has no media. Now that people come out and give us media, instead of us to use it to fight them, we are using it to fight ourselves again. Don't you know that all those fights, all those things in social media, all these saga, he gives people like Bruce Fenn worries. Don't you know? He gives him worries. He pains his heart. It's not gonna come and tell you. Even all of you that is fighting our lawyers in social media, don't you know he gives them concern? Don't you know all those things? Ask them, make them ask themselves questions. What is going on? Mazi, that is where I'm going to leave it. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Daddy, can you hear me? Good evening, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you are good today, sir. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, all the absence, lovers of freedom and the choosing among the 100, which I'm still struggling because I'm not perfect to be. So I just want to thank every one of you out there. Let me use this your pulpit to see if someone can call me back. Most of them in quotes, those who said God called them, because your topic today is, am I a man? Now, I just want to, send this message or request from them. They say God calls them. Please, if you know that God calls you, just forward, copy, and forward that number that God usually uses calling you, because I actually find out that I need to ask him if I can demand for him to change me from being a man to the opposite gender as a woman, because these days the men are no longer the men. They are doing the work of the duties of the women, and the other way around, the women are the ones doing the needful. So I think I need that number so that I can call him by myself and tell him that I need to be changed to be a woman. Now, when I was growing up, I'm always in love with foreign films. Should I say Westworld films, like the American films. I've seen a woman at her tender age, she lost the parents by assassin, and when she grew up, she has to leave that city, and she engaged herself in a training. Single-handedly, she came back and defeated all those, notorious idiots within the society. Now, if I see myself in a group or in the social media where men are telling me that they have lost their confidence in DOS, I begin to feel ashamed of myself to be a man, and if I see people gossiping and making it look as if that they have all it takes to do what they think the DOS cannot do, I also see you as one who is not a man. Well, you may be a man in your own side, but when people outside see you, and when those you are writing to, well, to me personally, I will discredit your information or maybe your integrity, and I will position you as someone who even needs help from me, a coward to write it, because if you feel you have, disrespected, as in lose your marbles on the DOS, the confidence you have on them, I think the best thing you should have done is to go indoors, like the reference I made, single-handedly go and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of that place, and give us another strategy that is best to get this freedom that we're looking for. Then coming out, sorry, I'm not insulting any person, but I'm hitting this point because I know many of us are victims, mostly the principal officers. Principal officers are the ones I am criticizing on this platform. Please, if you are not ready to calm your spirits down and understand what we are doing, don't live in pride and shame. Just walk out. But if you, when you are coming up, you use the reference from the scripture, you say there is a man called Herod. I think when I used to go to Bible studies when I was in the world, but now that I've gotten Yeshua, I don't support all their deceptive word again. Now, you talk about Herod. Herod, engaged himself with pride and in most often that he came out before the congregation and he said, because the people were hailing him, you are God, you are God, for the little thing he has done. And instead of him to return the glory to God, he began to live in that absence of pride. Before the congregation, he fell down and the earth one ate him up. And I think I am saying this to many of us who is living in this pride, because when you make a Chuku used to like your food, when you make a Chuku used to honor you, then you think you're going to use the opportunity to deceive people, to begin to dance the ghost dance with you. No, I'm not that. I come real and I do what I want to do real. Please, I am not insulting us. Let us move away from this shell. This is not a conquest. This is neither a this is a freedom fighting. So if you become enemy to your brother or your sister, it means you are no longer fighting the same cause with me. Please, let us not be enemies to each other. Then, however, on the 9th of this month, I was talking to a mother just a few minutes before I walked out to make this call. She was owner of one of the schools in Uganda, and she said, "My dear, you know that I didn't know about this, not until you told me this." She's from Israel. Now, I'm telling her that Thursday, nobody goes out. She said, "Thank God you told me. Thank God even that they are on holidays now, schools are shut down, that she will tell her people to stay back. Those teachers that come regularly to do some other, outside activities, that she will ask them to sit down. That she is not happy seeing whatever his name is, because I hate calling his name on this platform, allowing people who have been our enemies to come and intermarry. Also, that she is not happy that this announcement is real, that this idiot is coming to Imo State. So I want to tell those people who have the money, please contribute the little 600,000. Add up with the 100,000 that is meant for the installation and the engineers. Send it to us in Uganda. Let us have this radio, disseminating this information, this gospel, than giving people spending billions to print bills in your churches or in your various business. Yet it's not yielding any fruit for you, because the policies of the government are still bringing you down to let the people you are preaching salvation and success to, eliminate from their dungeons. So I am begging us, please, I'm not cursing anybody. I love you. I love your son. Daddy, thank you for your good work. Bye and remain blessed. Your son, Nana Barimado. From you, Russia. Bye for now, Daddy. Bye.
Thank you very much, Nyamuche Chukwu. Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Hello, Ike. Good morning. You on the air? Yep. I'm glad to hear from you. Yes. I'm happy. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi ALOZIE, good afternoon from Biafra land.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you. Am I coming here?
Yes, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Biafrans all over the world, I bring greetings to you. My name is Reverend Dr. Uzoma Patrick. I am serving Biafra land from my location. So today is the 150 days. The 100 days among the 150 days of prayer declared by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are here on the station to do the need. Onyendu declared this, made this declaration before he entered the dungeon to bring out the restoration of Biafra. So we are advised to be on the gap, praying for to do that he has promised to Biafra land. So we are taking from the book of Psalms, as today is the 100th day and it remains 50 days to go. We are reading from the book of Psalms, chapter 100 from verse 1 to 5. We are reading in Biafra way. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all Biafrans. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord, he is God. It is he that has made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gate with thanksgiving, and unto his court with praise. Be thankful unto him, and bless his name always. For the Lord is good, his mercy is everlasting, and his truth endureth to all generations of Biafra. He sang. Dear friends, I want to sing a song. His help with thanksgiving in our house. We enter his court with praise. We say, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice, for he has made us free and glad. He has made us glad. We are so glad. We will rejoice, for he has made us glad. He has made us glad. He has made us glad. Has made their friends glad. We will rejoice, for he has made us glad. For our God, he has made us glad. We are so glad. We will rejoice, for he has made us glad. Jehovah, Idi ebube Onyema, Jehovah, Idi ebube, Jehovah, Idi loke ebube n'ala Biafra, Chimudima, n'eluigwe, chi anyị na-achị n'elu ụwa, ọkaka na-achị achị n'ala ọchịchịrị, ịbụ dike n'agha, ọkaka n'ime otu. Glory, honor, power, majesty belongs to God. Glory, honor, power, majesty unto God. Let us pray. Our Heavenly Father, we give you thanks, great and mighty one. We worship and bring thanks unto thee. Our immortal Redeemer and our redemption. We worship your majesty. We worship you, Ancient of Days. We glorify your mighty name. You are the King of Kings. You are the Lord of Lords. We bless your mighty name. Holy One of Biafra that reigneth supreme in the congregation of people. We bow before you. Who is like unto you? Who can we compare with you? Oh, Chukwu-Abiyama. Abiyama anu n'enu wogota na akpọnana. Eze Jimpa, Ide Jimpa. We worship your everlasting name. We thank you. We worship you. You remain God. You never change, but you changes every situation. Even the situation for now, you changes them so that you can remain unchangeable. We never cease to give thanks unto you in all you have done for us. For what you are here to do, we thank you from continuous protecting our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh my God, in the dungeon, oh my God, protecting the ESM, protecting the DOS, protecting our legal team, our media warriors, IPOB family, all over the world and the hardcore of Biafra worldwide. We thank you for your victory over all our enemies. We thank you for exposing and flushing out betrayers from among the midst of the people. We thank you for building a wall of fire round about Biafra land and hindering our enemies from overrunning our land. We thank you for your grace and mercy towards us. We thank you for being with us always. We thank you for the great miracle of deliverance from age-long bondage and slavery in the hands of Britain and their allies. Once and I will not withstand us to mention all the goodness and loving kindness you always show to us, O Elohim. We give you all glory. We give you all honor and adoration. We give you adoration, praise and power, might, dominion and thanksgiving from all who is answering our prayers, which we pray only in your name, most God. Thank you for answering us. Mazi ALOZIE, I appreciate you for taking us to where we belong, and we all will be there. All you do is soon come and join us, giving up the flag of the nation in the name of God. I hand over the mic.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you calling from. 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 Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, we are hearing you. Go ahead.
Hello.
We are hearing you. Go ahead. Something is wrong with your line.
Hello.
Yes, we are hearing you. Hello? Yeah, something is wrong with his line, so. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
From Warsaw, Poland. I remain Mazi again, from Omaga, all the province, Biafra land. Our leader remains Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The memories of Joshua and all his lieutenants, the US, the fanaticals, men of other radicals all over the world. I appreciate all of you. Yeah, Mazi, thank God that Mazi ALOZIE has said the DUS Thursday next tomorrow, one nature will sit at home. I think I have to use this opportunity to tell my people from Omaka, that's in Jaba, and as well as all the province in general, to make sure that they stay at home, because they can see what is happening, especially in this Olo province, where this idiot in the Ikonso house, government house, Ikonso house, is trying to dismantle, killing and abducting our people. But if you see the kind of crime that is going on in Olo, you can never believe that this man came from Olo province. And what is he trying to do? He, the person bringing the Jubrain, the imposter in Asorok. Just the man just want to come there and shake him, tap at his back for a work well done, and congratulate him for the work he's going to do. Because he had done virtually everything to Islamize and Fulanize Imo at all costs, especially this only he came from. This is why he tell us that our daughters, we will give our daughters free of charge in marriage. You can see how they are colluding on him, he said. And the way they are fighting tooth and nail, I was watching one video, Mazi, honestly, in Facebook. Our people are going to bury some part of Womonbra to Abia. They couldn't go because of the road, the way the road look. And our people, our politicians, they continue to preach about election. I don't know where these people, where is their heart? Mazi, Womonbra is as good as Kasina. Once Anambra first, the whole Igbo land, and this is why they are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that the election hold. This is why they are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that Imo State fell. Jeff Lomar is there doing his own. And tomorrow, people think we'll be happy. This is why they contributed $1 billion. That money, the Biafran politicians paid that money. Just as the way they did in tagging us a terrorist group. The Eastern governors gathered together, went to this useless Buhari then, and asked him to proscribe this unit. The same thing they've done now. They've kept on incommunicato, and they believe and they hope that things will go well. It's not possible. Look at how Ojuzo Carlo, whom Onyendu campaigned for, brought him out of prison. You see what he's doing. You can see how he's paying back. Has the old Jews said anything since the rendition of our leader? Has he said anything? He fought for all of them. Mazi, I think we have talked much. The only solution for Mua, we will start let Biafra land, let our boys wake up. Let our boys wake up. I always say, if there is men that are on Biafra land again, or is it fear? What is happening? Or the number they are eating, what is holding our boys? We remember those days. What is happening to our people? What is happening to the people in Onitsha? What is happening in Enyimba city? Why can't our people just take the bull by the horn? If you don't do anything, continue burning their property. They wake up one morning, like we do boys here at Onitsha. Wake up one morning, also destroy all their property, burn everything down. Mazi, the US Gamekwenka ho. I want Gamekwenka, Chuko Kabe, my Gamekwenka, Manamenko Jibro mother. So, Honorable Kaj Numa, and lest I forget, Mbo Radio is back, and that's about 102.1. Mbo Radio has returned. Other ones are going on. Mazi, man, are very easy. A lot of things are very easy. So, our people should be able to. The work is ongoing. There are a lot of saboteurs here and there, and people have been paid handsomely. Please, Mazi, let us do the need for abroad. Mazi, thank you.
The call number is +1 484 767 0848 +1 484 767 0848. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, we are listening to you. Caller, your name and where you calling from. I think something is wrong with your line. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Mazi ALOZIE, good evening from here.
Welcome.
My name is Mazi Nnamdi. I'm calling from Amsterdam. I'm the national PRO. Yeah, Mazi, I've been listening to your program. You are doing wonderfully well. And there is one of our brother that just make the prayer before this last caller. Wow, I was so moved and touched from what he prayed, you know. And also this is our brother, this Mazi that he just spoke last night. He spoke very well. And I thank everybody, and thank you also. You are doing wonderfully well. I've been following your program, you know. You are doing wonderfully. My people, God bless you. Mazi, there is an announcement I wanted to make. We are having our protest the 15th of this September in Den Haag. Please, I want all Biafrans in Western Europe to be present on 15th of this month. We want to shake Den Haag. We want to shake all the embassies that is that place. This protest will shake all the Western Europe here. Please, let all Biafrans, anywhere you are, please come to Netherlands. And also people that is coming from Amsterdam will have a free bus for them to come to take them from Amsterdam to Den Haag. Please let everybody come. We want to show the zoo and show the world that we are the indigenous people of Biafra. Thank you very much, Mazi. That's what I want to say for now. Thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller, your name and where you calling from? Caller.
Hello, Mazi.
Good morning.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I can go on now?
We are hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. I don't have much thing to say, but the only thing that I want to say right now is that if this very man that has handed over Imo State to the Fulanese has deemed it fit to invite the uncircumcised Futajolan that has kidnapped our leader into Biafra land, and he feels maybe he can walk to our nose and get balance, I think he should listen to the broadcast from the DOS yesterday. And if they thought that we are smiling, they should brought him. But the only thing I want to tell us right now is that that man is not going to come to that very place, but he will bring representative, and they will come ahead of time. If they, because they maybe they initiated the meeting to be on tomorrow being 9th, that man has arrived in Imo State. The man is in Imo State right now. Even the person, anybody that is representing him is in Imo State. So we kind of want all our ego eyes right now to mark on various hotels and various places, even the activities on the airport, because we must hunt that very man down. Because why am I saying these things right now? A man that has just sold the Imo State, which has never given his daughter or any of his relatives to Fulani to marry, and he said with impunity that all the ladies in Imo State, after they might have killed all the young men, and he now realized that the ladies are left with no other choice than to marry Fulanis, because the men that our boys that would have married them has been killed, and some of them are in prison. He has now given it up to Fulanis to kind of get married to them, and he said that it is free of charge, and he refused to give his own family members to Fulani to marry. This very man, I don't know why we are still kind of why things is still going the way it is going, but let's just see who owns the game tomorrow. Mazi, I think this is where I'll stop for everyone now. But the most important one is that I don't know if there is anywhere we can find someone or his coordinator to know the whereabouts of the what do you call it, Ohangunam. This man, his appearance right now is a kind of is getting disturbing. It is stepping into another gear. He's getting up to 1 year right now. If we can get hold of their coordinator or the unit where it comes from, so let us find out, is he among those of them that have been kidnapped from Obibo, or the one that have been kidnapped from Imo State? Because on Udomo Nabon also, thank you very much.
Thank you. That of issue for Hangnam is of very concerning to me. I've announced it many times. Anybody that knows his whereabouts should let me know. Because I had his number somewhere and I couldn't find it. It's in one of those papers I put in front of me about people that call. And whatever happened to it, I cannot tell. Maybe I disregarded it because he's a regular caller, and now we're not hearing from him. So, we must try. Anybody that knows his whereabouts should let us know. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. That number is down. That number is down. +1 484 0848. +1 484 0848. That is the call number. And we are beginning to near the end of the broadcast. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi ALOZIE.
There, welcome.
Good evening. Good evening to me, Mazi.
Welcome, go ahead. We're hearing you.
My name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm calling from my location. Since location is everybody now is calling from my location. Mazi, I'm calling from my location. No, Mazi, I don't have anything to say. But the reason why I could remember, I think in 2005 or 2006, there's a match between Inter Milan and the Chievo Verona, and they asked Stankovic. After the first half, they interviewed Stankovic. He said that they are the reason why these people are still alive. They are the reason why Chievo are still alive. That if they play well, by now they have conceived up to 10 goals. The reason why these people are bringing Abubakar to Imo State is because of our weakness. I've never in the history, I've never seen that is an organization of freedom fighter that if you can kill their people, the next thing is just bring one activity. They kill us in MNA. The next thing they put open of airports. Many a times, once they do something tangible for us, something tangible to us, they will just put one activity, to cover the atrocity. And in fact, the reason why these people are doing all these things is because of our weakness. You know me, I don't look for things. I don't hide my own. I used to say my own the way it's supposed to be. If future my folk can be alive today, who else? Everybody can do whatever they like and go away with it. If a makeover can be alive today, after the atrocity, after all the atrocities that they committed in the Japan house, and still alive today. If all these politicians can be alive today, even they will come out to television, to radio, and teach us all manner of rubbish, and still go back and be enjoying it in their house. Everybody now sees it as a business that IPOB is a toothless dog, and it's true, because we are just a toothless dog. Just look at Uzodinma after all the atrocities that have been committed, that have been committing. in Imo State, and they still bring. You know, when people are talking Buhari, they don't need to bring somebody to Buhari. Just that mask, they put the mask in a bag and bring it. Anybody can wear it. Tagwe can come to Imo State and stay in one hotel. Later they bring the mask to him, and he just put on the mask. That is Buhari. So if you're waiting for a dead man, maybe to come with surrenders and that's not wasting your time. But they just want to do it to show us that we can't do anything. And this is the time we will know if we are serious or not. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, Brother ALOZIE, good morning.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Yes, my name is Chukwujeku Okeke, calling from Atlanta.
Go ahead.
Yes, thank you, brother, and I really appreciate you for what you're doing, and I send my regard and prayer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God guide him and protect him wherever he is, you know. I just want to be brief. What I want to point out is concerning our Igbo that is the entertainment industry in Nigeria, in zoo. Concerning Anambra State what is called election that is coming up. We should begin to tell them and inform them in advance, because this is the people they use, because they have influence on our people. You know, that's what they did. They used them again during NSAS. We should begin to warn them now. They shouldn't be, come up and doing election and start messing around. Because I heard from you now, somebody call and start talking about suicide. We should start warning these people in advance. They should stay away from our stuff. If they don't want to join us, let them stay away. Because this is the people that these politicians are buying up. After buying them up, you see them now in the social media presenting their houses from the money they got from the politicians. You know? So this is what I want to do. I just want to point out. We should begin to send messages and warn them now to stay clear out of campaign in Biafra land. It's very important because this is the people that influence our people. You know?
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Mazi ALOZIE.
Good morning from here.
Yeah, this is Mazi Sheikh Edwin. I'm calling from Texas.
Go ahead.
I'm just calling to commend you guys. I've been listening to you. Mostly I want to comment on the last speaker about how the Jew people continue to kill our people after killing. Then they have to send somebody, an imbecile, to our land to urinate on the graves of those that are killed. So I know that we have been doing a lot, especially people back home, because they are the people that are suffering all the brunt of what is going on over there. So that we can't give up. What I'm trying to suggest is that we must use every available means within our reach to fight back. And we must not come to radio all the time and exposing all our tactics. Therefore, I'm calling on all the doctors, those who know how to poison people. Ndị a na-akụ nsị, ndị a na-enye enye ule, kedu ebe ha nọ? We can use every means we have to protect ourselves. So I will just stop here. That is the contribution I have. And I want to use this particular medium to extend my thanks to the DOS and encourage them to continue to carry the people along. May God continue to protect you guys that working assiduously to see that our land is restored. And surely, therefore, we must get. And that our leader must be released unconditionally. Thank you. and God bless you. God bless Biafra, and God bless all Biafrans worldwide. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We are fast approaching the end of today's broadcast, and we'll be on the air again tomorrow. So, if for any reason your call didn't go
sure, actually. Hello.
Go ahead.
Mazi ALOZIE, good afternoon, sir.
Good morning.
My name is Chimeze Ohamadike Ebubedike Dike One nke Biafra. May God continue to keep our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God continue to strengthen him. May God continue to strengthen EXN. All hail Biafra. Mazi ALOZIE, down here, we are all on the ground. And we thank you for the good job you're doing for us, Mazi ALOZIE. We appreciate you. And here in our province, Mazi ALOZIE, our radio is not really talking. I will still bring it to your notice again. But all the same, thank you for the good job you're doing for the indigenous people of Biafra. We continue to thank you. Yes, I'm calling on everybody that is on the ground, being Biafra or being an IPOB, that wherever you are, I think right now we need that synergy to actually get into be one, being one umbrella. This umbrella is indigenous people of Biafra. It's called IPOB. So may everybody begin to rally around to see how we can uniformly embrace each other to actually get into stand our ground to continue to tell the Fulanese that our land there is no space for the Fulanese. There is no space. Now, what I kind of notice, Mazi ALOZIE, on the ground now is that the Fulanese somehow are trying to resurface themselves. Like those ones that they are doing shoemaker 3 months ago, you can't longer find them in the streets. But this time around now, you begin to see 1 or 2 of them coming out to test weight. It's not as if we are asking anybody not to actually do their business, but the fact is that you will live according to the rules and regulations that guide the people that you are living in their place. So right about now, what I am saying is that the Fulanese, they are somehow resurfacing again, but I know with our determination, with our oneness under this umbrella called IPOB, that they won't have stand. And I know something that already, that we the people now, we have our destiny in our hands. Because over time, our leader has been able to tutor us, teach us on how we have to wake up to face a reality, to challenge what is challenging us. And what is that thing that is challenging us? Is Fulani that is challenging us in our father's land. So we will never allow them. We will never allow them. Right now, Mazi ALOZIE, I am telling you that we are one in accord. We are one listening to that supreme order that is coming from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, with the help of the BOS. And may God continue to strengthen everybody that is working assiduously. May God continue to keep each and every one of us alive. May God continue to do that thing He has never done for anybody on earth. May He do it for us. Most especially BOX working assiduously to making sure that the instructions of our leader is being followed, and every order that he has issued that is being followed 100 without missing stones or missing words. So Mazi ALOZIE, here in Biafra land, here in Enugu province, Mazi ALOZIE, I can tell you that we are one in accord. We are one that if it happens tomorrow, all of us will come together and say, oh, hey, Biafra, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is another Savior to the whole black people in the surface of the world. Oh, hey, Biafra, oh, hey, EXN, oh, hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi ALOZIE, may God bless you and strengthen you and continue to keep you. Well done for the good job you're doing for the indigenous people of Biafra. May God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you too.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sorry if you couldn't get in the call. Okay, let me get this and out. The caller, your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, Dr. ALOZIE, good morning, sir.
Welcome, Ben.
I know your time is running out, so I'm going to be very, very brief. I would like people to be very careful at this time. You remember all the tanks and all the war machines they brought in our land, and now they're saying Buhari is coming there. I want people to reflect on what happened in 1966. They might bring somebody here and kill him and say Igbo have killed another leader of Fulani, and they start another war. So I was hearing your warning that everybody should sit their butt at home, and I'm here to echo that. People should be very careful. These people are looking for any way to massacre us. They can create another kind of a coup, repeating the incident that happened in 1966, and claiming that whoever they brought there is Buhari and they have murdered the president and start another war. I want our people to be very careful. That's all the sound warning I would like to give them. You know, when you think, I had you yesterday, the day before yesterday, talking about think tanks. Or yesterday. You're supposed to have people who are thinkers, who are innovative, to be able to analyze situations, because the type of war effort that they were making before this man's visit tells you there's something amiss. So we shouldn't fall for anything like that. Our people should stay home, vacate the streets, so that they won't have anybody to blame if they try to create anything. Remember the man who came to visit in Imo State to collect money from Okoro Hausa, who was murdered? You remember the target people, even though the person who was with him stated very clearly that the person that killed this man wasn't an Igbo. Thank you, and may God bless you.
God bless you too. For people, the instruction is stay home. And that's it. Stay home and don't go anywhere. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
This is Chronic. I just got to let you see the jingle for the next tomorrow seat at home. It's been sent now. You can play it, please. It's important. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hold me, I hold you. Rock me, I rock you.
Nke a bụ ọkwa dị oke mkpa tara na mberede si n'aka ndị bụ indigenous people of Biafra IPOB nke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike nọ n'isi ya. Ọ tụrụ kpọkpọ na-echi onye na-agba ya na-echi nwatakịrị sịla nne ya agaghị ehi ụra ya onye agaghị ehikwa n'ụra. N'ihi nke a abalị 9 n'ime ọnwa iteghete anyị nọ n'ime ya bụ 2021 bụ Thursday, agaghị enwe ngagharị n'ala Biafra niile gbaa gburugburu. A ga-enwe ihe a na-akpọ total lockdown stroke ghost town activated for that day. Jụọnụ m nwanyị n'ụbọchị ahụ ka ndị gọvanọ South East niile kpebiri ịkpọbata onye mgbu a maara amaara, onye yirila uwe Buhari chere na ọ bụ Buhari, ga-abata n'ala Biafra kpọmkwem n'onwe nke eri a na-akpọ Owerri dị n'Imo steeti, tinyere Ebonyi ịbịabịa kọmishọn nọ semetrị amụọ tank niile ma hụkwa ka esi kesaa ya na steeti niile dị n'ala Biafra, tinyere ikwe ndị gọvanọ ndị a n'aka maka ọrụ tara ọchịchị ha rụrụ n'ebe ụmụ ha na ụmụnne ha dị. Ya mere anyị ji ohere a na-adọ ndị Owerri aka na ntị bụ ndị bụ oke mba. Anyị ma na Owerri bụ oke mba, Owerri bụ oke mba, tinyere ndị Ebonyi steeti agụ ka ha bụ onye apụtala ezi, onye abịakwala abịa. Ndị eze ọbụla bịara nọ nabata nwa amadi a ha na-akpọ Buhari onye nnọchite anya ya, ma ọ bụ sịkwa na ọsị gị n'ala Biafra ga-eji isi ha kwụọ ụgwọ ya. Anyị ga-achụgide gị chụpa gị n'ọnụ ndanda, were mmiri ọkụ wụọ gị ebe ahụ. Anyị ga-achụgide ma ndị eze ma ndị gọvanọ ma ndị PG ma ọsịkwa na ọsị gị ma ndị youth leader ma ndị pati, onye ọbụla ahụrụ n'ezi. Anyị dị nkọ, satịlaịtị anyị dị nkọ, nyokomite anyị agala n'ebe niile ịhụ. Anyị chọrọ total shutdown. Ọ bụ ndị ahụ nwụrụ anwụ ka ọ na-abịa, ka ọ bụkwa ndị niile nọ n'ụlọ mkpọrọ dị iche iche na zoo ka ọ na-abịa ịkọmishọn, ndị nọ na DSS, military cantonment dị iche iche, secret places, ka ọ bụ ndị egburu egbu, ndị nọ na ụlọ ọgwụ, ndị nọ na mọchụarị, ọbịa ka ọ na-abịa kọmishọn. Onye ọbụla yirikwa amamihe ya wụ ntị na-anụ ihe aha kwa ụka okwu aka n'ụbọchị ahụ ghost town emere ya activate for that day, ka ọ mara na anyị onwe anyị akọla isi chere mkpọrọ. Ya mere unu ahụ na iwe ọnụma oke atara azụ m ọkwa mala ịkpasuola m iwe laajụ m ihe m ga-eme ngwanụnụ ụmụ Biafra o ruola n'omume n'abalị 9 nke ọnwa a total shut down n'ala Biafra niile, ghost town n'ala Biafra niile ka anyị ga-enwe, ka anyị gwa ya otu anyị dị n'ọbụ anyị nwee ala Biafra na ọbụ ndị gọvanọs anyị a hopeless Ọzọdimgba ụzọ adịghị mma Supreme Court appointed administrator nọ n'Imo steeti ka ọ ga-anabata ka ọ bịa hụ ka esi gbagbo, ka esi kesa, ka esi ghasa ihe niile na Imo steeti. Ga-etinyere Ebonyi steeti ebe a na-egbu ndị mmadụ ka a na-egbu ijiji ya na ịtọn Islamic school ahụ ka ọ bụrụ Islamic University. Ndị Ebonyi, ndị Imo, ndị Abia niile, ndị Biafra niile, onye ọbụla kwụrụ n'ụkwụ ha n'oruola n'omume. Ndị politishan nke onye kpara n'ọkọchị ka ọ ga-anya n'udu mmiri. Ndị eze ihe ọkụkọ metara n'ọkọchị ka ụmụ ya na-ahụsi anya n'udu mmiri. Ndị wetara ozi a bụ the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB n'okpuru onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-ezipụ ozi a. Ọ bụ ozi bịara na mberede na agaghị enwe anything n'ala Biafra n'abalị 9 nke ọnwa anyị nọ n'ime bụ Tọzdee. Dọrọ aka na ntị ụmụ nwaanyị a na-agba akụkpe m, ha mara akwa yiri yunifọm bịa gbaa egwu, ndị yutu na-eyi polo buru plakad na-abịa, ndị eze na-ekpuru nchu were mkpara na-arụfu ala. Ọ sịkwa na ọsịghị ndị na-apụtanụ youth empowerment, women empowerment, this organization unu dọrọkwa onwe na aka na ntị. Onye ọbụla burukwa ụzọ doo onwe ya ọdụ, anyị agaghị echefukwa, anyị dịkwa nkọ n'ebe unu nọ. Unu agaghị emecha nke a bịa gbaa egwu n'elu ili ụmụ unu, nwunye unu, di unu, anyị ahapụ unu. Ịpụta mgbanụ jere aka ghọrọ anyị, ịbụrụla onye iro anyị ruo ebighị. Anyị ga-achụrụ gị chụrụ oge na geeti ọkụ ala mmụọ, chụbara n'ọkụ ala mmụọ. Ọ nụrụ ka ala ibe ya. Abalị 9 nke ọnwa 9 a n'afọ a, ghost town n'ala Biafra niile activated. Isi na ngwa adịghị ire tanye ya n'anya. Lekwanụ ihe mere onwunu public assault n'okporo korota na ama Owerri. Onye ndị mmụọ ji okpukpe ofu na-akụrụ mkpa ihe na-agụ ha bụ ofofo, unu ga-efukwa.
If you face me, I face you. Hold me, I hold you. Rock me, I rock you.
One reason that is very low, and my people, this is where we'll be ending today's broadcast, and we'll be on the air again tomorrow. And from here, I say goodbye and have a nice day.